What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mori, and I am back with another hairstyle. Today I'm going to be showing you guys this cute summer hairstyle, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. I start off with just detangling my hair. I already sectioned out the back of my hair, and then I'm just going to get my parts together. So I'm going to be sectioning the top of my hair in 3 different sections for this particular hairstyle. I find that it's easier to just go ahead and pre-part into sections, and the particular design I'm doing is just going to be braids on the sides and then a different braid style in the middle. I am using Shine and Jam as my braid gel, just to make sure that my parts are nice and clean and precise. However, I am looking for a new braid gel because I like Shine and Jam, but I'm just looking for something a little more thicker with a stronger hold. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely let me know in the description box. Let me know in the comments and I will check it out. If you guys hear a little jingling, it's just my dog in the back walking around because, yeah, that's just what she does. But now that we have one side, I'm doing the other side, and I just want to make sure that everything is symmetrical. My head is a weird shape, so I tried to get it the same as much as possible. So I'm just going to take the time now and part my hair out and separate the sections. Now that I have the sections all parted out, I did go ahead and do one side of my hair just to map it out and see how I wanted it to be. And I'm also very anal. I have like particular ways of which side of my hair I start on, and that depends on if the hairstyle is going to come out right or not. I don't know if I'm the only one that's that way, but I'm always like that. I always have to start on a certain side. So I did start on the other side, but now we are getting onto this side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and part out each section and braid them. I'm pulling out my edges just because I don't want any extra tension, and this is somewhat a protective natural hairstyle. So I just pull my edges out because I lost them before and I am not trying to lose them again. But I'm just doing the first part here and sectioning it out. I wasn't really sure in the beginning if I wanted big braids, if I wanted small, medium braids. But I did go ahead with the medium sized braids just because I felt like it would look better for this hairstyle. So I'm just getting my parts together. I try my best when I'm braiding or cornrowing my own hair to get my parts as neat as possible. But throughout this hairstyle, I'm just going to be transparent and showing you guys the real deal and exactly how I get this hairstyle. Sometimes the parts may be straight as ever, or sometimes it may be a little straight, a little off. It really doesn't matter to me when it comes to these styles. So when it comes to braiding my hair, I don't really know the proper way to teach how to cornrow, but basically what I do is I'm holding my hands in the format why am I getting all tongue twisted? As if I was just going to be doing a regular plait, and as I braid down, I just keep adding hair. And as you can see here, my braids come out pretty neat. They may not look absolutely professional, but they do come out neat and cute, and it's good for the hairstyle. And I'm just stressing that and pointing that out because this is for all the girlies who feel like, oh, I want to do these styles, but I can't braid my own hair, whatever. It doesn't have to look perfect, and that's one thing that I love about when I wear my natural hair or I wear natural hairstyles. It doesn't have to always look exactly perfect, pristine. Like, As long as it's neat and clean, that's really what matters. Natural hairstyles just give you free reign to just wear your hair free, let your hair just be whatever it wanted, however it wants to be. At least that's how I feel, and that's really just the method I go to when it comes to doing my hair. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go throughout this section and just keep doing the same steps. I'm not gonna talk you guys ear off, but I'm just gonna keep going through out this section and just keep braiding the braids down. Now I am adding rubber bands once I get to like the end of my scalp. I'm not braiding the braid all the way down, but I will suggest when you do put the rubber bands on, I do have them sitting in oil just to take off the tension on my hair and just making sure that it doesn't pull out any hair when it comes time to take this style out.
Bend that ass over, doors, you bring it back. I'm a big dog trying to eat the kitty cat. I'ma slide in the way it fit. I can tell we match. All about my racks, hella cheese. I don't for rats. Big crib in Hollywood. I don't even that. Come relax, let it attack. Get you on the act. Take a look with the pop, wipe the pain away. Juicy and it's tighter than a virgin, like McDonald's say. I love when you give it and I love when you don't. Hit me with the grease, I mean sometimes you won't. You told me don't.
Now we are to the middle section of this braid style, and I'm just gonna go ahead again and detangle my hair. I keep detangling my hair in this video because I did not blow dry my hair for this hairstyle. I just let it air dry, and the more it dries, I just kept detangling it out just to make sure that we getting all the kinks out and the braids are able to be braided and laid as flat as possible. I don't always blow dry my hair when it comes to braid styles, just simply because, again, I want to protect myself from any heat damage that I already have, don't want to add to it, and everything like that. So when it comes to this middle part, I am going to be doing some type of design. So again, I'm going ahead and pulling out edges as much as I want or that I see. I tried, as you can see up here, I'm trying to make that front part of my hair look as straight as possible, but I have a funny shaped head and my hair, it grows in a weird way, and then my edges, most of them have grown back, but if you see that little patch right there with no edges, please don't say nothing because I don't know why it's not growing back. But yeah, we're starting off with the design. I'm going to be doing some type of like, I don't really know what to call the design, but it's just going to be like keep swooping back as I braid. So I'm just parting it off here. You guys can understand more what I'm saying once I get the first braid done. Now parting my hair, again, it's a struggle trying to get a clean part because it is thick. I can't see on the top of my head, and sometimes it's a struggle, but don't worry, girls, because we get it done. So if you see me just keep going back, trying to get that line, I'm just trying to make the part as clean and as uniformed as possible. And then once I get through the part and get the desired part that I want, I'm just gonna go ahead and start braiding. I'm using the same method. I'm starting my braid off and holding my hands like I will be braiding a normal plait or single braid, and as I just go along, I just keep adding hair between my fingers and just keep on braiding across my head. Now once I get through the front of my hair, I'm going to go ahead and switch my hands over to a different position, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute, which is just makes it more comfortable for me to braid, just because I can't braid with my hands positioned all the way back. But to go backwards, I just switch my hands and just keep on braiding the same and adding hair. And again, I'm just gonna take a rubber band that's soaked in oil and add that to the end, and I'm just going to be doing this whole process throughout this top section, just one braid going one way, one braid going the other way, as you guys are going to see. So I'm just going to go ahead and just let you guys see the process. I will let it play all the way through just so you guys can see how I'm doing it and get the concept of the style, design, and the braids that I'm doing. When I saw this hairstyle on TikTok, most of the girls just did like their natural curls, but I don't like the way my natural curls dry up because they seem to like shrink my hair a lot. So just for the length and the fullness, I'm going to be doing a braid out in the back of my hair. I started using the Doux products. I've seen everybody raving about it on TikTok and I decided to try it. I got the Afro Balm and then the Mousse, and when I tell y'all, I highly recommend these products. The Balm is like a cream, and literally I only had to use a little bit, and a little goes a long way. The cream is thick and it really moisturizes your hair and brings your curls out. So if you're a natural girly looking for some new hair products like I was, and it's black owned, so I highly suggest this hairline. But I'm just gonna go ahead and section out my hair. Through each section, I'm gonna wet it again with water, put some of the Afro Balm, and also put some of the Mousse just to bring my curls out even more. And then I'm just gonna separate each section into two and just do a regular big plait. When I'm doing my plaits, I'm making sure that I'm pulling the braids tight and I'm braiding them tight, just because I want to get that good curl pattern and formation into my hair once it dries up. And we just want it to be cute, curly. And then at the ends, I'm just going to take a little bit of the mousse and put it on the ends. And then I'm just going to take a perm rod roller and roll the ends of my hair. If you have curly ends already, you probably won't need to do this, but the perm rods just give a different curl to the ends of the braids, and I just choose to put the perm rods at the end. So I'm just going to be doing this throughout the whole back of my hair and including the ends of the cornrows as well. So I did sit under the dryer at nighttime, but it is the next day, and I'm taking this oil and I'm just going to rub it throughout my braids and then take the braids down. When I take the braids down, I'm making sure that I'm not like pulling it or combing it out, because I still want it to have that curl form. And then once I have the braid taken out, I'm just going to separate each section. And when I separate it, I'm not just pulling it apart. I'm stretching the braid out a little and seeing where it already naturally separates on itself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm pulling where it already just naturally separates by itself and just pulling it apart. Separating the braids in each section is just going to give you that fullness that you want in your hair. It's going to bring the curls out more. As y'all can see, this product that I put on my hair has made my, look how juicy my braids look. It's just so moisturized, so moisturized, not too oily, and it really brought my curls out and made my braid outs look uniform. Normally when I use other products, sometimes my braid outs come out still a little frizzy with my hair type, but this product is really good. I can't stress it enough because it just shocked me myself. So this is definitely going to be the new brand that I use. I will put it in the description box, but they sell it at Walmart, Target. I'm sure I saw it on TikTok, so I'm sure you can get it off the TikTok shop. Amazon is very accessible. The price, I will say, it's normal pricing for natural hair products. I think the Balm, I think each product was like maybe $14 or $15 itself. But I feel like it's worth it because a little goes a long way, which means that the product will last longer. And anything that's good for my hair and the health of my hair and making my hair nice and shiny and juicy. Look how juicy those curls look. This is how it came out. I'm going to take a pic. And I'm just using this just to fluff out my hair. When I wear my natural hair or I do my braid outs, I like my hair to be big. So if you don't like your hair to be big, you could just take it out and leave it like that, or separate it, leave it like that. But I like to take that extra step and just stretch out my hair a little more and pick out my roots just to give it a more full and big effect. And of course, a hairstyle would not be a hairstyle if we don't lay these edges down, because my edges is looking real crazy. So I'm just going to use my Tyche Edge Control by Nickak Edge, and I swear by this edge control. I love this edge control. I put it on, and I don't really like edge controls that last. I don't want it to last for days. I don't want it to be stuck. I don't want it to be last for days. But I will say this edge control, it does have a strong hold. It lasts me throughout the day, whether I'm sweating, whatever, it still keeps my edges intact. And that's all I ask for. Whatever happens at the end of the night and when I wake up the next day, I really don't care. So if you're a girly like me, this edge control is for you. It's very firm and it lays my hair down and it keeps it laid for the day, and that's all I ask for. So we're just taking the time now, doing our last finishing touches, swooping our edges, and this hairstyle just came out so cute. I feel like this is a cute summer protective style where if you want to still wear your hair out but it's too hot to have your hair in a phase, or you just want a different look, this is definitely the summer look of 2025. Okay, y'all, and this is how the hairstyle came out. So pretty. I definitely recommend those curly hair products that I used. I'm gonna put it in the description box below. But this hairstyle came out so cute. It's good for summertime if you want to wear your natural curls or your natural hair, but you just don't want your hair in your face. This is definitely the style to go to. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video up, talk to me in the comments, let me know what style I should do next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.